Beerzerker. Woo! We got the Bowen Island Lager, West Coast Craft Brewed, sorry. 5% alcohol. Alright. Here's the can. Alright, so okay. So far, not too impressed, alright? So. Okay, it's got some fruitiness there, some sweetness. Kind of a slightly apple-like, you know? Maybe like the aroma got better. It's kind of bready. The head's disappearing like fast. See, now it's already it's getting see-through on top already. So well, I don't think this is their worst beer. I almost don't feel as though I'm drinking beer. And this is their pale lager, so it smells a little more hearty than a lot of the mass-produced beer out there. Like, I'd rather drink this than a lot of the adjunct beers. I don't know if they adjunct this or not, but it doesn't. Well, maybe it does remind me a little bit of Colt 45. Let's see. It's really sweet. I don't know. I get the sweetness from like a adjunct beer, but I'm not getting the real rank ass corn. But I kind of am. I kind of am getting that. But I'm not saying that there is corn in it. I'm just saying it. I'm suspecting that there is. All right, after drink this, because I'll get a headache. It tastes sweeter than hell. Well, actually, it's better. It's actually better than a lot of real shitty pale lagers that are cheap. Now that I'm kind of getting a little further into it, but yeah. Of course, there's no ingredients list. So anyway, I'll get into this. Basically, I bought the variety pack of this a long time ago, and I didn't finish it because it tasted so shitty. I stopped drinking it, and I had a lot of other beer around. See, here's their pamphlet. It tells all the beers. They got the reefer break, so they got a hemp beer, deep 6 lager. What does that mean? 6% maybe? No, it says 5%. I don't know what that means. Sun Chaser Cream Ale, the Irish Cream Ale, which I did a review of, the Artisan IPA. I think that's what I'm doing next. They got a whole bunch of beers here. They got two. They got I don't know. Those are just the. Well, they just changed the can. That's what it is. These are just different cans. Okay, so they got all these different beers on here on this pamphlet, and they got their website. And someone told me that they have a really good beer out now, so I don't know if they've established in 1986. So hopefully they got better, because you can get away with this shit in the pale lager world, like bargain pale lager. Oh, okay, here comes the headache. Like, most people at a barbecue would drink this beer and think it was great. It actually is quite rich, which is not what I was getting out of the ales. I was getting the ales a lot of problems with the body of the beer, and the body of the beer is actually pretty good compared to, a cheapo lager. There's a lot of sweetness there. It's quite heavy. The head's dissipated, but it laced a little bit, I guess. It's completely unusual. I'm getting a weird frothiness, tanginess on the tongue. A lot of sweetness. It's got to be corn in there. Like, it doesn't taste like the pure barley, like the Euro lagers that are straight barley. This tastes like there's some kind of syrup in it. It's so basic, I guess. It tastes kind of like malt liquor, but like mildly. It has some other really good points to it too. And the body is a bit messed up in it. Its thickness though, and it doesn't have that harsh edge like Colt 45 or some of the even Mickey's. As it comes off a bit stronger than this, with the bitterness in the front and that. This beer is really soft. But I just don't understand. They're trying to do a craft beer thing. I think you can kind of tell by the can and the logo that it's like Western family beer. But I don't know, why would you try and make craft beer and then make a Western family? And why did I buy it? I almost knew that when I looked at the thing, but I thought, well, it's a taster's pack and I'm reviewing beer, I should review it. Give it a fair shot. Yeah, this to me is probably actually one of my favorite beers from them that I've tried. Like, I have high expectations out of cream ales. I have high expectations out of pale ales. I have high expectations out of all these ales, because all the other craft breweries make kick-ass ones, like, for the most part. We're doing the IPA next. I mean, this is going to be a joke. But they could turn it around. They could just change. All they have to do is change the recipe. Maybe a few pieces of equipment, and they could make absolutely kick-ass beer. There's no reason. I mean, fucking cavemen could make beer. I mean, this is not rocket science here. Get some fucking yeast and put it in a fucking pot with some barley water. It's not horrible. I'm gonna give this one 4.5. I mean, all things considered, tastes like malt liquor to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. And the aftertaste, like corn syrupy bitterness. I think now like Colt 45 bitterness kind of in the end. It's better than maybe a Colt 45 or a Big Bear. I don't know. It's a, what do you call it? It's a pretender. Pretending to be craft beer, but it's not. Yeah, we're getting to the bottom. It's getting a lot worse. Maybe I'll take that half a point back. Maybe we'll throw it in a 4. Yeah, that's a 4 beer. 4 out of 11. It's a big step under a halfway beer for me. It's the masquerading too that gets me, and that's kind of. But this is honest review. This is what everybody who drinks this is gonna say or think. It doesn't matter. It's just it's not just me. Anyone who's into craft beer and buys this is only gonna buy it once. I'm never gonna buy it again. If someone tells me that this has gotten a lot better, it's good now, they're gonna have to buy it and they're gonna have to give me one, and then I'll taste it, and then if it's like, wow, this is really good stuff now, then I'll buy another variety pack and do it again. Um, yeah, I hope they turn it around. I hope they just, throw more barley in there and quit trying to make Coors craft beers or whatever. Because that's what that tastes like more than anything is a Coors. And the yellow can, the Banquet, I don't like that one as much as Coors Light because it's too fucking syrupy. And it's too sweet. And it's like malt liquor and I can't take that. I just, maybe you like it, I don't. I can't take it. I'd much rather have a Coors Light because it's at least it's light enough that I can take it. I can deal with the Coors Light. So, yeah, 4 out of 11. Sorry, stay tuned for the IPA review from Bowen Island. Whee!